Hey gang, Danny here from Bronco Planet, and here we are, last week of the season, and we are at the doorstep of the AFC West Championship. Didn't I say that same blah blah last week? What happened? Karma? Forgive me as I read this, but karma by definition is the principle of retributive justice determining a person's state of life and the state of his reincarnations as the effect of his past deeds. I'm going to need 4 Aleve and a Michelob Ultra. Now, applying karma to the Denver Broncos is basically a two-edged sword. Good karma means the Denver Broncos win the AFC West and we all go about our merry way. Bad karma means Kyle Orton comes back to bite us in our orange and blue butts with an I told you so. Throughout this whole week, everybody's been talking about Kyle Orton versus Tim Tebow. The media's been having a field day with it. But Kyle is kind of downplaying it. As per Kyle, that's kind of what he does. And let's be honest, you could give Kyle a winning Powerball ticket and the front door key to the Playboy Mansion, and Kyle would still not be fazed. That's just how Kyle is built. We get that. So it'll still be interesting to see how this all plays out. I, too, am just trying to look at this game as a football game between two football teams rather than the Tebow versus Orton thing. I will block out the fact that Kyle Orton and the Chiefs were the only team this year in the NFL to take down the mighty Green Bay Packers. I will block out the fact that even though the Chiefs lost Tony Moeaki and Eric Berry and their starting quarterback, Matt Castle, along with Jamal Charles, they still were this close to being in the running for the AFC West. Gonna block that out too. Bartender, hit me again. I will block out the fact that Tim Tebow last week absolutely looked horrible, and the fact that our Broncos let the Buffalo Bills hang 40 points on us. Gone. You know, maybe the folks there at Saturday Night Live got it right a couple of weeks ago, and if it's not too much to ask, perhaps the Holy Ghost could show up and, do a little something. That would be nice to have in your back pocket. Now let's face facts. Denver has not done too well anytime they've controlled their own destiny in the past few years. Just ask Mike Shanahan. And with all of this still going on, I'm still stuck on the question of karma. Do I believe it? Do I dismiss it? You know, there really isn't a manual for this kind of thing. So the only thing that makes sense to me, regardless of this Sunday's outcome, is to blame Kyle Orton. Seemed to work before when he was a Bronco. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We got a nice little channel over there for you to watch all our videos, perhaps make a comment or so. Until then, go Broncos. We'll see you next week.